Think about the content. What would you rather have me look like everybody else or lift an abnormal amount of weight? Alright guys, so basically I was doing a bunch of schoolwork just because we have a bunch of economics, and also was cleaning up my closet. I have a bunch of clothes that don't fit me anymore, so that's great. But then my mom was like, hey Sawyer, there's a package downstairs. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I realized what was coming today. So we got a package right here that has some goodies in it, and I'll show you what's in it. This is a lot of stuff. Alright, so I already opened this thing up, but then I kind of realized, oh geez, I gotta get the camera. I'm already eating this. This is they're chocolate bars, but you guys probably are like, what are you talking about? Okay, this is a MyProtein package that I got. Yeah, I already looked at everything. I already know what's in there because I picked it up. But basically, I'm going to say this, right? I'm officially a MyProtein athlete, which is awesome because for the amount of food I'm eating and the amount of stuff I'm taking, like for supplements and stuff, this is actually like a really real good thing for me, because one, it's going to help me save way more money when I'm buying supplements, and also it's with a good company that I like and I've used their products, you know? So just want to get that out there. I'm a MyProtein athlete, so yeah. So how am I gonna, I don't know exactly how I'm gonna start this, but basically, because I like to talk as much as I can and not have to cut the things out, because I feel like that's fakey, and I like to be as real as possible. So with being as real as possible, I'm just going to show you everything with what I bought, and I'm actually going to be buying way more than this, because with the amount of food I've lost, I need to gain 20 pounds, okay? I'm just going to get back to it. I need to gain 20 pounds. So the amount of food I'm going to have to be eating is a crap ton. And luckily with this MyProtein sponsorship, I'm going to be able to basically cheat my way there, because I'm not going to have to spend so much money on a bunch of things, because I'm going to be able to buy them with this, you know? And if you guys want to buy some of the products that I'm using, it will all be in the link in the description, and it also can save you, I'm pretty sure, 40% off. My code will already be in there. I'll show you. It'll just be in the description. So anyways, big shout out to MyProtein, and I want to say thank you, but I'm going to show you guys what I got and why I got it, and etc. Right here, I got myself some protein just because, you know, I want to keep my protein intake high, just because I need it. I need to make it, so I'm recovering. Yeah, and I want a good flavored protein, and I got this. I have their sea salt and caramel, and that tastes amazing if you mix it. It tastes amazing by itself with water, which I like protein that you can do that with, because sometimes when you're out of milk and you don't want to go to the grocery store, and you can put it in water and it still tastes great and not like crap, that's amazing. Second thing is, when you're mixing it with milk, it even tastes better, but mixing it with chocolate milk makes it the best. So if you get the sea salt and caramel MyProtein, I know for a fact, if you mix in chocolate milk and use not Fairlife might be a little too thick. If you mix in with whatever the other one is, no, normal chocolate milk, it will taste real good. It will. This flavor right here is chocolate caramel pretzel. I've never tried this. I'm gonna try this out tomorrow, which this video will go into that day. But I'm gonna try this out tomorrow in the morning when I take my BCAAs and everything. My first meal, I'm gonna have this. What it has is 100 calories per scoop, and actually 18 grams per scoop. So I'm definitely gonna be double or triple scooping this. I'll definitely probably be doubling this, because with what I'm gonna have this as a side meal, and I might be just having this with first thing in the morning. I might have I don't know, I'm making this thing all up in my mind right now, because I might have this just with my water, because I like to we'll do it with milk because more calories. But I've been having a gallon of water every single day, and I'm kind of just trying to expand my stomach as fast as possible, because we need to be eating more. So first thing on the list, done. Protein. Why you need it? Because you need to grow. And with the amount of food I'm consuming, I don't like to have it where I'm eating way, I know some days I'll be close to way over my protein intake, but with this, I want to make sure. And some days, you know, things can go wrong where you can't be able to meal prep. So that's one thing I like about protein, is it's a supplement. You can use it as a supplement. Don't rely on it. I'm eating one of these things because I wanted to make sure they didn't taste like crap. Because I'm not about being able to promote a product that tastes like crap. Like, oh, buy this just because I make more money. I'm not about that. But I had a bite. I'm gonna have another bite just because, you know, you never know. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you. Not the most amazing bar you're gonna taste that has loaded sugar. That's not what this is. You can tell this is a protein bar. How you can tell is because every single protein bar, like the texture with it is a little like chalky almost. Like if you've had like one of those it has this fiber compared to if you had like a chocolate candy bar, like a Reese's bar or something. Like you can tell the difference because this one definitely has way more protein in it. But thus does not make this bad. It does taste good, and this is the brownie flavor, so you definitely can tell you're like eating a brownie almost. So I'm happy about that. Tastes good. I want to buy the peanut butter one because I think that's gonna probably taste also better, and it might be a different texture almost. I don't know. But I bought this, and this is triple stack bar, 0 grams of saturated fat. Now, the reason why I bought this is 30 grams of protein and 380 calories. So I'm gonna say this again. I've said it in my last video, and I'm gonna say this in this video. All right, buying these, right, or whatever kind of snacks. Luckily I have this 30 grams of protein. Great, amazing. When school starts back up again, or if you're always on the move with your job or something, throw these in your trunk. Throw these in the back seat. Have like 5 of these, or it doesn't even have to be these. It can just be snacks, and you throw those on, and that's gonna be like extra calories. If you can't like get in your meals and you can't prep them, throw in those cheat meals where you can get the calories. Because if you can't, think about this. If you can't get your macros all the 24/7, get your calories, okay? And then if you can, after you get your calories, if you can get your protein, that's gonna be amazing, and then everything else goes underneath there where you can go into vegetables and all that stuff. But if you can get all that stuff, that's amazing. But sometimes life happens and you're not gonna be able to do that. So the reason why I have these is because, say, like I'm going to the gym, I'm hungry, boom, got these in my car, all right? Boom. Next thing, we got glutamine. So glutamine, amino acid. If you guys, I'll do a way more in-depth review on what I take and how I take it and why I take it, and etc., etc. Right now, I'm just going to show you what the product is. I think in a future video, probably in the next 2 or 3 videos, I'll discuss on way more of what other supplements I take that involves like vitamins and all this stuff with aminos and everything else. So be on the lookout for that video. Yeah, but bought this. This is unflavored, so this is nice. I'll put this in either my protein or my BCAAs, which I can in the morning because I'll be taking this in the morning. So that's glutamine. This is my BCAAs, my essential BCAAs, which you need, you know, for recovery. And also, if I don't get enough protein, BCAAs are something that's always nice. If you're not getting enough protein in your day, this will help with recovery. If you're getting enough protein, for the most part, you should be getting, you'll be recovered unless you need EEAs, because EEAs are your essential ones. BCAAs are just like the things that you can, you usually get in your diet. But if you don't get in your diet, then you can implement BCAAs, you know. But I always want that. I like to have it just in case, you know. There's always good thing. This is all stuff you don't automatically always need BCAAs. You're gonna usually need EEAs way more. But if you have the money to spend it, buy it on EEAs. But if you can buy for both, do both. I had it, so I got it. And this is the. What flavor is this? I'm pretty sure this is blueberry pomegranate, and we're gonna find out how that tastes in the morning. I already opened up these vitamins because I wanted to try them today. But basically, omega-3s, they're fish oils. This is gonna help with my joints. I take this. Then we also got cranberry extract, vitamin C and E, just because, you know, it's always good to have the most vitamins in your system. They're out. I was going to get their multivitamins, but they're sold out, so I'm going to get that next time they're restocked because I need more multivitamins. That's something essential I've always needed for the most part, because I have these, like, I almost couldn't take iron pills, but from what I get from the multivitamin, I get enough where if I don't get enough iron, I almost, like, two things. If I don't get enough iron or, like, food, I will get very lightheaded. I remember, like, if you ask Max or Dom or sometime, or, like, I remember I was talking with Dave, and we were walking in the hallway, right? This was the day before we left. It was probably 3 a.m, and I literally had to stop. Like, I've had multiple times when we were in the hotel where I had to just stop and kind of, like almost just take a little breather because I was, like, almost getting lightheaded and blacking out and seeing, like, those lights because of the lack of food I was getting, but also the lack of iron I was getting. So that's also nice with you can get a multivitamin. Sometimes you got to check just in case, though, with how much iron's in there. And if you have that problem, I have that problem, but I don't know if you have that problem. EAs, essential aminos that you need. This is, I'm pretty sure, is this? Dietary, muscle soreness, hydration. I don't know what flavor this is. Oh, lemonade. Sweet. Yeah, so I'm going to take this also in the morning, so I'll take my BCAAs. Yeah, I'll take my BCAAs, I'll take my EAs. Yeah, I think that's it for products. I do have more on the way, which will be my greens, because you need to get your greens, and if I can't have my, like, sometimes I'll forget to, like, add spinach or have broccoli or all this other stuff that I like to get, because you don't even need a lot of greens in your diet. And I almost would count it as a filler thing, so I'm going to typically have my greens, I think, at nighttime if I have it. When I write everything, I don't have my full meal program written down right now. I'm just grabbing things I will need, I know, but I don't have a full to-do list of eating, and I think we'll maybe get more in depth of that tomorrow in the morning, but I'm kind of looking at things I know I'm going to have to eat from what in the past, and these are things I'm going to always, like. But yeah, having to eat this much is going to be pretty crazy. And I know, like, some of you guys are going to, in the comments, are going to talk about, like, oh, Greg Duchette, and how he's going to talk about how you don't need to eat this, you don't need to go on a dirty bulk and all this stuff. And I'm not going on a giant dirty bulk, but what my metabolism, guys, you got to realize, with what my metabolism is at, that is why I have to eat all these crappy foods, is because my metabolism is at such a high part where I will be losing weight if I eat under 6,000 calories. The fact that I got some person put me on a diet program where they put me on a 3,500 calorie diet program, and I just drop in weight like this. That's half of what my maintenance is. I would drop it all the way down to 204. So we don't want that. The biggest thing is we want to eat as much food as possible. When I say we, I mean I'm talking about but we're into this together. But biggest thing is I got to eat as much food as possible, because I don't know how long this virus is going to last, and I don't know if that's going to push back nationals, but I'm not looking at that. I'm wanting to gain as much weight as possible to be as strong as possible, And yes, guys, I know summer's going to be good weight and the other's going to be bad weight, mostly bad weight, but I do not care about that at the moment because I'm not a bodybuilder. And, look at the greats. They always get fat, so I'm not worried about getting fat, I'm not worried about not looking aesthetic. I'm thinking about, guys, think about the content. What would you rather have me look like everybody else or lift an abnormal amount of weight? Lift an abnormal amount of weight. Yeah, okay. But yeah, that is everything I bought. I also, forgot to mention, I'm going to have more MyProtein stuff coming. I kind of mentioned on the greens, but I think I also have a couple other vitamins I'm getting. I'm going to also order mass gainer tonight because I'm going to need that, and I'm going to have that at the nighttime with how I'm, like, seeing all this meal plan. I want to have it where I'm only taking, like, 2 scoops, just because these are 100 calories each. 2 scoops of protein, followed up on my greens, my BCAAs in the morning, shuffling in carbs before my workout, carbs after my workout, basically carbs. But then have my mass gainer at night, and I want that to be only, like, having to finish a pizza, this, and then being able to slam a mass gainer shake about 2 hours later after I eat my big meal, because having that is way, way, way easier. And I recommend you guys doing that if you're going to be eating, if you're going to be drinking mass gainer shakes. This is a little pro tip for bulking. If you're going to be having mass gainer shakes, don't have them in the morning. You're going to be full and you're not going to want to eat the rest of the day. Have them at nighttime. The people that tell you have your mass gainer shakes with your meals when you eat, it doesn't happen. I shouldn't say it personally doesn't happen with me. If I have a meal and a mass gainer shake, say I finish my meal, then have my mass gainer shake, I am full the rest of my meals and I won't eat. If I have my entire day planned out and I'm eating all real food, maybe a shake here and there, right? But all real food. Then at nighttime, I have that mass gainer shake before I go to bed. That is what's going to be because when I go to bed, I'm not eating. I'm fine. So it's way easier to down it. You're getting those calories. Just make sure you're minusing it to what you're going to be at, and you'll be fine. So, key tip: have your mass gainer at nighttime with cottage cheese, because cottage cheese, I guess, supposedly is like a casein which slows down your digestion. I don't know 100% if that's true, because I've read both parts of if it's true or if it's not true. It's kind of like hard to tell. I gotta actually look more into that. But yeah, if your mass gainer does not have casein in it yet, then throw in the cottage cheese. But some mass gainer actually puts casein in it, and that's even all the more reason why to have it at nighttime. So yeah.
So right now, I've literally been eating and just finishing up my homework. I've barely even left my room. Right now, I just am editing. Right now, I'm just editing like everything. I've been basically, like I said, in my room, drinking shakes. I already had one of these things in the morning. So this is my second one I've had in the last 2 days. I said in the beginning that I was going to review it was like chocolate pretzel protein powder. I had that with my chocolate milk. I did probably 2 cups of chocolate milk, and then I did 2 cups of water just because there's no more chocolate milk. Mixing it tasted good. It was good. So happy it mixed well. So I'm happy about that. So you guys can know the protein tastes good. Should I fill you in? But yeah, I'm gonna finish this Romaleo review video. If you guys haven't watched it, check that out. And yeah, I won't be training till 4, and it's 2:46 right now, so I'm gonna get one more meal in, and then we have deads today. So I'm excited. All right, so right now I'm just gonna be talking about how everything went in this workout. Right now I'm just warming up with 135. This is basically the first day I'm actually getting back into heavier deadlifts. As you're going to be able to tell, my form is not where it's usually at. Hips are just rising up a little bit. I'm rushing the bar. Staying tight is just not where you initially want it. Definitely just too aggressive with the bar and not bringing it all the way full extending almost, I guess. But yeah, I just want to kind of talk on here and discuss how training's been going. For the most part, everything's working out, I guess. I'm finally actually on a food schedule. So I actually had deadlifts today. This is a couple days after this video. But everything kind of went real well. And everything's coming to an actual, I don't know how you'd say it, just everything's working out, I guess. Since this is my first day back, as you guys are watching, everything I'm already repeating this, but it's just bad form. One thing you can notice is with my toes, I'm definitely losing balance, and I'm not rooting properly with my feet. If you take a look at my big toe, it's coming up, and you don't want that because you lose power and just everything else like that. Last deadlift session, I was doing everything in socks, which I primarily traditionally use that, right? I like wearing socks because I feel like I'm actually stuck to the ground, but Converse has been making it a little bit harder. They actually have the shoe kind of the tip kind of goes up of the shoe, so I might either go back into those socks things I don't know what they're called. I think they're called socks, like those deadlift socks, or wrestling shoes. I'm just gonna play around with it, you know. We'll see in the future, but last deadlift session I was doing just normal socks, you know. But yeah, I just kind of want to hop on here and discuss like how everything's been going. I'm definitely going to be changing up my form and work on mobility for the most part. But yeah, it was a good workout for actually coming into the like gym and pulling RPE 8-9ish weight, but we're gonna get so much better, guys. I can't stress this enough, but as soon as like everything gets back on track, which I'm fixing right now, we're gonna be just dominating. You know, nationals is gonna be in October if that's still gonna be the date. I'm just gearing up for that, and hopefully, you know, we can bring the best package possible and maybe break a national record or something. I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and I really want to, you know, maybe I want to pull a big number, obviously, like maybe like 720, 730, stiff bar, squat maybe 600, bench, I don't know exactly, just because that's a wild card. But, yeah, this is basically the workout. Let there be fire.